This is Robert Higgs, broadcasting from Barren Ridge Vineyards. We're recording a video for Sunday's live tasting, where we're going to be tasting Chardonnay 2018, which is a new release for us. And Kirk out here is driving our drone out into the vineyard to show us some footage. So you're seeing a beautiful shot of our principal vineyard here at Barren Ridge. We also have another vineyard up by Mount Crawford up at 1,800 feet. The vineyard you're seeing features Vidal Blanc, Viognier, and some Chambourcin. And as you go back, you see Cabernet Franc and Touriga on the right. That's the right-hand side vineyard, heading over there now. And we're looking west. You can't really see the mountains very well today, but those are the Allegheny Mountains where we get most of our soils. They're approximately between 350 and 500 million years old, so really old soils with character that erode into our vineyards or have over time. And that's where we get a lot of our special soils to produce the good wines that are good for reds, whites, and rosés, and sparkling. And so we're flying over now the Cabernet Franc, which is really does very well in Virginia. We have a light Cabernet Franc profile, delicious, light red fruit, nice floral notes of violet or sometimes rose, the nice black pepper notes that you expect from a Cabernet Franc, and delicious kind of crunchy red fruit. So you're just kind of looking around the vineyards here, and that's facing our other blocks. So we have quite a few blocks of vines here, growing on about 12 acres here at Barren Ridge, and then we have the other 3 up at Mount Crawford. And down there, it's about, I would say it's about 1,250 feet. Behind the winery here, we have an elevation of about 1,400 feet, which is one of the highest spots in the Shenandoah Valley. So you can see the nice vines with the double cordons. And up on the far left, up by the road, that's our block of Traminette. Here we're flying over Merlot and Petit Verdot, and we'll end up with, at the end of this vineyard that we're flying over now, we will end up with young Petit Manseng, which should give us our first crop this year. Hopefully we don't have any frost like last year. We got some damage from the frost last year, and we didn't really produce any Petit Manseng. And we'll get Kirk, you see our old farm instrument down there on the ground. Kirk's going to fly up closer to the Traminette now and just take a little look at that front vineyard and then swing back towards the winery. And I'll talk a little more as we go. So that's our beautiful Traminette block. Traminette is a hybrid grape, hybridized from one of the parents is Gewürztraminer. So it makes a nice, very aromatic, aromatic wine with a lot of sweet fruit, and does very well here at Barren Ridge. So beautiful, beautiful snowy day. The snow actually protects the roots and insulates them, so they're actually staying warm when there's a nice cover of snow. Tomorrow we're expecting ice. We had a big well, it wasn't a big Mardi Gras event, but we had music for Mardi Gras planned for tomorrow, and we had to unfortunately cancel due to weather conditions that are expected. And there's the old church on St. James Road, and now we're swinging back looking to the west. And now we're going to zoom back over to the winery. So there's the winery. We're going to head back over there now. Let's see if Kirk can step on the gas as we move forward. We'll see if we can go any faster. Oh, there we go. So that's Barren Ridge Vineyards. That's the old apple packing shed. And we're on property here. Angela and I are the fourth generation. My parents, Shelby and John, started the winery, and this was originally bought by Wilson Asbury Higgs back in 1897. He bought this property, and this is the old apple packing shed that was transformed in 2007. Most of the original wood is in our tasting room. And so we're here with a few guests. We have a nice fire going in the fireplace. And now Kirk's gonna swing over to where we're standing. And he's our drone operator. And we'll say hello, and then we're gonna move on to our tasting upstairs. So I guess you're gonna see us in a moment. You see our cabin behind the building. And we're standing on our crush pad where we make wine. At the back of the winery where we actually have our winery operation. So he's going to head over to us. And you see us there, I'm waving. Thanks for joining us. Hello, this is Robert Higgs, broadcasting from Barren Ridge Vineyards. We're up in our event space called the Audrey Blackford Room, named after my grandmother. We're facing west. You can see that it snowed last night. We're facing east, so that's the Blue Ridge Mountains. We're up on a high point here between the Blue Ridge and Alleghenies, here in the Shenandoah Valley. And today we're trying Chardonnay. Our 2018 was just released, and we haven't done a tasting video. So this is the Live at 5 series. That we do Sundays at 5. We do different things. We quite often do tastings, but we also do viticulture updates, winery updates, wine and cheese pairings, and wine and chocolate pairings like we did last weekend for Valentine's Day. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It's also my birthday, so I'll be celebrating my birthday. Not tomorrow. Today's actually Friday. Feels like Saturday. So I have some Chardonnay in the glass, and this is our 2018. Get a close-up of the bottle. Featuring, of course, our old apple crates from the 1930s and 40s. And we're good. So new Chardonnay, it's quite a bit lighter than our 2017 in color. So very different color. It's more of a pale straw color than that really deep yellow color that we had from the 17. The 17 really was marked a little bit more by oak than this one. And this is from a rainy vintage, 2018, but it tastes very good. This wine is very, very drinkable, easy to drink, and has enough complexity to go well with food, but I think you'll have fun trying it and having it with food, and it's just easy and fun to drink, which is what you really want in a year like 2018. And so we're gonna give it a little sniff. It smells good on the nose. I smell a little bit of sweet fruit, and maybe just a hint, a note from something from the barrel. But it smells very good. Just a light notes rising. I just opened this bottle, so it's usually you want to open the bottle and give it a little time. There's so little air in the top of a bottle that it's good when you get a little bit more of the wine out of the bottle. If you really want to get the full expression, you can pour off a glass so that you have bigger surface in contact with air, or you could just decant it. So if we're doing a professional tasting, a lot of times we'll go decant this wine so that it can open up a little bit. So this isn't quite open, so I'm not quite getting to the fruit notes in the wine. But you're starting to get them. There's a little bit of a citrus zest, maybe lemon zest. There's a tiny bit of peach, and some nice green apple notes on the side, and just a very light toasty note. These were vinified in barrels, and I believe they were partially fermented in tanks too. It smells good. Nice clean wine. Nice to have a new vintage, 2018. Each vintage marks time, marks a moment in time, and it's very special. It's a living product here in the bottle. It's always evolving, and it's evolving as we're evolving, so let's all evolve together. Cheers, have a beautiful week, stay safe out in the snow, and happy Valentine's Day. Cheers. So you get some of that expression from the nose on the palate. Tastes nice, there's good energy, nice refreshing acidity. Definitely get some of those citrus notes on the side of the tongue, a little bit of lime zest, a little bit of lemon zest, a little bit of green apple, and very refreshing, very different than our 2017. It's probably not as creamy as the 17. You have more of the kind of lactare, more of the lactobacillus type notes that you had in the 17. And this one, a little bit fresher, kind of crisp, refreshing fruit. Smells really good, tastes very good. I look forward to tasting it with food. Offhand, it's going to go very well with seafood, and it's probably going to go with different types of lighter fare, charcuterie, and things like that. But we'll eventually try it with some more refined dishes, maybe with some chicken dishes and things like that. So we'll let you know. But it tastes good. We'll have it again on our flight menu soon. You can try it and see what you think. So new vintage. Thanks for joining us. Have a beautiful Sunday. Have a beautiful Valentine's Day, and you all stay safe and well. And let's all just appreciate every moment in life. And I hope everybody is being safe, and hopefully we're all going to get through this pandemic. We keep moving forward. The weather's going to get warmer soon, and we're going to have a good time in the future. And everybody stay safe in the meantime. So have a beautiful week, and see you next week. Bye-bye.